Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John, on this Monday the 17th of April. Here we have our two types of tables in front of us. We have the trend traders table and the day traders table. These are the same studies but just highlighting different time frames. You can see here some of the currencies are highlighted in green. That means there's a confluence between the two trading time frames, and that's where we'll be focusing most of our attention in these videos. Tables auto update every 5 minutes so our members can see how the markets stand right now in real time. So the two currencies that I'm going to be focusing on today, New Zealand CAD is going to be one of them. This is an old favourite of ours. We love looking at New Zealand CAD when it does pop up on the tables. We've had some real great success on that currency pair this year and sort of the end of last year, so really nice progress on that currency pair. So looking to see what the table's suggesting here, suggesting that we should be looking for some downside. I'm also going to go back over Euro Kiwi. Euro's appeared as the third strongest currency on the day traders as well as the trend traders, so I'm looking to see if we can take advantage of Euro Kiwi, and we actually discussed Euro Kiwi last week, so I'm going to talk about that one as well. The momentum is with Swiss yen. Swiss yen is topping the day traders and the trend traders, so there may be some opportunities on that currency pair as well as the likes of your CAD yen and Euro yen, so be sure to have a little look at those. But we're going to focus on Kiwi CAD and Euro Kiwi in today's video. And yeah, let's dive straight in. Let's go straight to Kiwi CAD. I've marked out a few levels of interest here, and you can see that price is already on the downside. We've broken through some key areas of structure when we came up to our sort of overall targets at the 0.88 handle. Price then has started to make these kind of lower lows and lower highs. We're kind of working within a sort of flag pattern potentially coming into an area of support though. So although the tables are suggesting to us that we should be looking for some downside, I think the downside could be very limited in the short term because we've got this 0.8250 handle where you can see it was kind of resistance here, here and here. So I wouldn't necessarily want to be aggressively short expecting price to trade through that to the next level of resistance, because we've got that horizontal support coming in. We've also got the daily 200 moving average in there. If anything, I would be thinking that that's a good place for traders to take profits, and we may see price start to rise, maybe back within this almost sort of channel that we've got developing in here. So I wouldn't necessarily be getting aggressively short, but what I would say is if price comes back to a level of resistance and we haven't tapped into the 0.8250 support, then I'll be interested to see how the price action forms. Does it suggest that sellers are still active? Because if we kind of see here, we've got that 0.8400 area which acted as resistance recently. If I go to the 4-hour time frame, if price was to kind of trade all the way back up to this area here, I wouldn't be necessarily afraid of taking a short position there, because you've got that kind of resistance point. We're technically making sort of lower lows, lower highs still at that point. So I would be looking or seeing how price reacted at that point for some downside. Alternatively, we've got this 0.8325 handle as well. So price may only come back up a short sort of pullback, maybe look for the reversal patterns in and around there, and maybe we could look for a very, very short term, so maybe favouring more day trading moves at the moment for a move down into that 0.8250. Like I said though, if price was to get here first, I think that would negate the trading idea to an extent, because I think we could see maybe something like this happen and buyers step back in and then price maybe head all the way back up into the channel support, or resistance I should say. So that would be the only thing that negates it for me. Maybe if we get some kind of false break of the 200 moving average, false breakout of the channel, I'd be expecting sort of some kind of upside to come. So do be aware that although the tables are saying Kiwi CAD is on the list to get short, be aware that we are approaching a major key level of support. Euro Kiwi, on the other hand, looks like it's got a little bit of a way to go. So if we go to Euro Kiwi, we discussed last week that we should be looking for some further upside to this market. Obviously Euro third strongest, Kiwi second weakest. And we talked about the break above the 1.7500 level, and that we should be looking for continuations long into the 1.7950 as long as the currency pair remains on the tables. And that's exactly what kind of happens. So if I actually go to the 4-hour time frame, we were talking about this area here for long opportunities. So if you were going to get long, this was the area we were talking about. We did say limit orders at 1.75 could work, but if you did do that, price didn't retest it. However, if you looked for a long in and around this area here, price has rallied 190 pips to the upside. So if you are in that position, maybe you would look to take some kind of first type of profits off of these highs if price breaks through. So ultimately what I'll be looking for is if price trades through these highs, look for the continuation again to the upside there. Alternatively, price may want to come all the way back down to the demand zone again. If it does, we could look for an opportunity again around about that 1.75 for a move to the upside. So at the moment, price has kind of come back up into this key high. It's starting to reject here, so I wouldn't necessarily want to be long at a high. I want to be long at lows, or if price can break and retest a high. So that's what I'll be looking for there on Euro Kiwi. See if we can get all the way back up into that 1.7950 handle. Alternatively, if you're looking at your Kiwi CAD, you're going to be looking to see if price can potentially break down towards the 0.8250 handle. Hopefully that all made sense. I look forward to speaking to you in the next video, and safe trading.